Hey, you want to know the 3 sneakiest best neighborhoods, not only in the Portland Metro, but all of them right here in Northeast Portland? Well, today we are touring some of the most up and coming and greatest neighborhoods in the Portland Metro. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Ray Wilkey
and Jesse Ray Dow,
and we are the Real Agent Now group right here in the Portland Metro. If this is your first time to this channel, we do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know: working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and Northeast Portland sneaky neighborhoods. If you want to know more, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We are literally getting dozens of phone calls, emails, texts every single month, and we absolutely love it. If you're even thinking about moving, relocating anywhere in the Portland Metro, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send that pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. All right, J Dow, where are we at right now, and why is this area so hopping?
So we're standing right here at the base of the Elliot and Boise neighborhoods. The reason that these areas are so hot is because they are extremely close to downtown Portland. They're extremely close to Northeast Alberta Arts, Fremont, but this is a very, very hotbed for all these new up-and-coming restaurants like Eam, like Life of Pi. You got places like Box Social, you got Eat. As far as grocery shopping goes, you got one of Portland's proud favorites, New Seasons.
Yeah, so we really wanted to shoot a video about this area. All of these houses, whether you're in Irvington, Alameda, Beaumont, Wilshire, Alberta, or right here, the Boise, Elliot neighborhoods, they are starting to, as you see right there, completely be remodeled. People are buying these houses left and right. This is one of the funnest areas to be. I mean, where else can you have one of the most beautiful parks? This is Dawson Park. My son is over there somewhere. And then right down the street, all of these shops, restaurants, bars, New Seasons, everything you need. And people are biking like crazy, as you can see. So riding bikes, walking, all of your transportation, buses, you're literally minutes to downtown. You get to enjoy all of the entire Northeast, and that's what people love. So today we will be discussing 3 of literally the most up and coming and sneaky neighborhoods in Portland, Oregon. Woo! Now I gotta find my son.
That was bottomed out there. Oh.
Hey, we're big kids. So now we're gonna get into it. Jesse, we are right now in the Boise, Elliot neighborhoods. What are the other 2 we're gonna see?
So we're gonna do Sneaky Saban, and the last one we're gonna go to is the sneakiest neighborhood of them all, Alameda Saban, right along the Alameda Ridge. It's incredible, beautiful, turn-of-the-century homes with views of the Willamette River, the Cascade Mountain Range in downtown Portland. You can't miss it.
We gotta see this house in person. So you can't quite see it, but literally Jesse's parked there. I jumped out and just past these houses, complete views of downtown Portland. So this is, you're just not gonna find any neighborhoods like this with basically mansions, historic trees. This tree has a plaque on it. It's a Portland heritage tree, so they mark those all over the place and just kind of signify the history of these areas. So we'll get back in. Man, this is beautiful. Everything is blooming. This neighborhood is so peaceful, and there are people out walking and enjoying life everywhere. All right, let's see more of these beauties.
Let's do it.
Did you like that house? You already eating your lunch? It's like 9:30 in the morning, boys digging into that lunch, boy.
So Alameda comes from street-lined trees, kind of like a parkway in the US terms. So that's really what you're gonna see right here in this neighborhood. It was actually established in 1859, and then in 1909, a company bought the land, annexed it out to the city of Portland, and created the Alameda Park subdivision. And that's really what started all of these turn-of-the-century homes. All of these homes are huge, massive. They have beautiful views of downtown Portland, the Willamette River, and the Cascade Mountains. As you know, or may not know, these houses were actually home to generations of families. That's why they're so massive, you know, starting in the, 1,800 square feet up into the multi-thousand square foot range. But as time has progressed, a lot of the people that want to live in these neighborhoods have completely restored these homes to the beautiful architecture that it once was. However, there are still people that have lived in these neighborhoods for 50, 60, and 70 years. So therefore, they're of the retired age and they're probably most likely going to sell their home. A lot of these houses you see are the original owner or second generation owner. So in Alameda, you have amazing schools. You have Alameda Elementary, you got Madeline Junior High, and you have Grant High School, which are all ranked extremely high. Some of these neighborhoods, though, however, fall into the Saban Elementary School District, which you might notice are a little bit less in the rankings. However, I would strongly note that the reason that is because a lot of these neighborhoods have been gentrified over the course of the years, and some of these people that live in these houses have lived here since the 1950s. So there are some tax abatement neighborhoods where you'll see the taxes at like say $1,000 or $800 a year. And that's the reason why, is because these people just couldn't afford to continue living in the neighborhoods as the tax rates rose. So that's why you might see the school number drop a little bit, is because of the income of the neighborhood.
Okay, so as one of the sneakiest neighborhoods in Portland, Oregon, that's why we came up here, because you're finding literally some of the most gorgeous houses you're gonna find. It's good for any age, and we're seeing actually as we drive, there are people running and jogging, walking kids, dogs, all over the place. And that Saban Elementary, we actually went by it. Look, I got 3 kids. I would die to go to a school like that. You got Whole Foods right down the street. You got all these stores. You have parks everywhere, big sidewalks. Look at both sides, there's sidewalks, really wide streets. And that school looks amazing. It has a garden in it. It's got huge covered basketball courts and play equipment. Look, I'm telling you right now, because those numbers are a little bit low does not mean it's a bad school. These neighborhoods are incredible, super sneaky. You can't quite see it. I wish you could. And we're trying to get the drone in the air, but it ain't quite working. But that is all views of downtown Portland. And that's what I see here, is a bunch of bigger houses, multi-generation. And what they did is they built these houses up on these knobs so that you had these beautiful views of downtown Portland. And the one big thing you're gonna notice here is every single house, everybody here is taking care of their lawns. They're manicured, lots of lawn maintenance service as we talk about that right now. So beautiful flowers, the trees are starting to blossom. Smell that? It's just beautiful right now.
So right there was Lucca Italian restaurant. It's an amazing Italian spot over here in Northeast. One time I was in there, yeah.
Ooh, buon appetito.
Great mozzarella.
We're so Italian.
The most part of Italian about me is my Mario Kart skills. But I was in there.
We're just leaving like the Alameda Beaumont area, and we're going now where?
Yeah, now we're heading to the west. We're heading right through Saban is on the right, and to the left is over Irvington. So this is kind of like Saban Irvington area.
What's up with Saban, man? Why are we going to talk about it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it because I think it's an amazing area that's right in between Irvington and Alberta Arts and Alameda. You can get a great bang for your buck. There's a lot of houses in there that are, their lots are going to be a lot tighter. They're going to be a little bit smaller, but the price down there is really great. Mm-hmm. And actually, like in Irvington, they protect the historical district, so there's a lot of like hoops and stuff you have to jump through if you're going to do some remodeling and whatnot. But check this out, right here on Fremont, you got a nice little strip mall, and it's got your Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, baby, everybody wants that. This is a super highly desirable area. I'm actually seeing a lot of for sale signs too, so is stuff moving?
In Saban, there's always a lot of houses for sale. I wouldn't say a ton for sale, but I would say definitely more than the other Northeast neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because this is like what I would say is a starter neighborhood. Yep. Dude, you got to check out this freaking killer ADU over here, man. It looks like a treehouse when we pulled up, but it's actually an ADU, and it looks like they just built an extension off of this. Let's get out and look at it. I'll tell you what I think they did.
We all getting out. We are your eyes, ears, and feet to the ground.
I think what this originally was is I think this was a bare lot. And I think they built this skinny, what I call a sliver home, which is like usually a single wide townhouse style home. But then they did this like angular off of it and put a ADU on there, or it could even be a duplex. I'm not really sure, but if I was a betting man, I would say it's a ADU, especially in this neighborhood, because there's a lot of highly desirable places for people to rent because there's tons of walkability over here. So, and the one thing I would highly note is that we are really, really close to some of the biggest hospitals. Like you got Legacy Emmanuel just a few blocks away. You got Portland Providence a few blocks away. and you got OHSU, which is about 2 miles away, but you have downtown Portland is literally about 15 blocks to the west. And then if you look right across the street right here, there's all this brand new construction. You know, these houses right here are probably going for, you know, $799 to $900,000, so $800,000 to $900,000, but they're gonna be huge. They're gonna have garages, they're gonna be beautiful. They're most likely, they're gonna have all built-in ADUs on the ground floor, which is really what everyone is looking for. And, you know, one thing I will note is that a lot of people actually don't even want the ADUs for income generating purposes. They actually want them because they have a nanny, they have an in-law, or they're just building them for multi-generational or adult age kids that still live at home. So these are great options for lots of people that are looking for that multi-generational style living. They have the street name stamped in the concrete.
Oh.
They have this on every corner, this street name stamped into the concrete.
There's also another one right there and one right there.
Okay, so like I said, you know, 840,000 right here, and then next door 400 something thousand. So there's a lot of diversity. We just did a video on square footage, and that's going to answer why, you know, square footage and price is different. But this is so cool right here. This is perfect if it's starter home, you and, you know, a significant other, maybe just one kid, something like that, but smaller family. Great starter home right here.
Hey dude, do you guys want to go in here?
Let's
Yeah!
We're gonna see a 660 square foot house for $429,000. So for all you people out there that talk about our price per square foot, this one's gonna be sky high.
You and me.
So in this tiny house, it's 600 square foot of luxury living. So you come right into this nice open kitchen. You got quartz countertops, soft close cabinets, high efficiency electric stove. You got really nice stainless steel appliances, almost full height cabs, which is super cool. Engineered hardwood floors. You got ductless HVAC system, which is really gonna give you that nice heat and air conditioning. Probably only need one unit for this whole house. Come back here. You got your washer and dryer set up. You have your bedroom number 1, and then you have a nice little office here. But the cool thing, or second bedroom, but you do have like these nice closet organizers right here. So, you know, they didn't skip on anything in this house. So the reason that this is actually really desirable over here is because right in Northeast Portland, you know, you have people that are looking in that $400,000 range, and it's really hard to find something that doesn't need updated. So if you are wanting to move over here for the walkability, you want something that's brand new, this is going to be your house. It is 660 square foot. It's extremely efficient home. So as you can see, you're only going to use the space that you're here for. So if you're one of those people that love to, you know, travel, you know, use your house as an Airbnb while you're gone, you know, there's lots of different options of what this house could be beneficial for. Or if you just like to live in a small house that's close to everything.
All right, so this finishes up and wraps up the Saban neighborhood. Where are we going to next?
Going down to Williams Avenue, where all the action's at. You got New Seasons, you got Eam, you got Life of Pie Pizza. The list goes on and on. So get in and let's go.
See ya. Killer neighborhood, dude. This is fun. Look at this house here. Has a giant tree with a rope swing in it. Super kid friendly. That's what we're seeing a lot of, you know, families moving. There's kids everywhere in here.
So yeah, you got condos right over here, brand new, resale. You got houses right here. You got ones being remodeled. You got infill, all sorts of different type of living. But you know, prices are gonna range anywhere from the, you know, low $500,000 up into the multi-million-dollar range. So it really depends what your lifestyle is and what you're searching out for.
All right, so those are just 3 of the sneakiest neighborhoods here in the Portland metro. But if Northeast ain't your thing, then we're gonna find those sneaky neighborhoods in Southeast, Northwest, Southwest, wherever you wanna be. But that's what we're here to do. And the Bulldog's gonna hunt your perfect location out. So in order to do that, you gotta reach out to us. You gotta give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send that pigeon carrier. However you wanna get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland metro. And until our next video, what, man?
We'll catch you later.
We'll catch you later.